Sometimes in life, you go through situations which are tough, challenging, and you question a lot of your own beliefs. There are situations that change suddenly, unexpectedly, and throw you off track. In today's meditation, we will learn a tool to make it a little bit easier for ourselves to acknowledge those situations, acknowledge our feelings, acknowledge what's going on. And sometimes that's all you need, acknowledgement of how you are feeling. So if you're going through a pivot in life, or if you're dealing with any stressful situation, use this meditation to connect to yourself and acknowledge how you are feeling. Let's begin by sitting in a comfortable position. Wherever you feel comfortable, making sure your back is supported and you are at ease. Sitting in a comfortable position allows you to just relax a little bit more and opens up to connect to your body. Once you're settled down, let's start by connecting to our breath by simply slowing down our breath a little bit. It always helps if you can put one hand on your heart and one on your belly and just inhale and exhale slowly, intentionally, mindfully. Inhale and exhale. And now, inhale deeply again. And I want you to exhale through your mouth with a sigh. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. One last time. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. Just taking a moment of silence to notice any subtle changes in your body. Just easing into this practice. And now think about all the situations that are going on in your life. And how are they affecting you? It may be overwhelming to begin with, but let's acknowledge those situations. I acknowledge that things are really tough for me right now. I acknowledge whatever is happening in my life is unexpected, and it is bringing me a lot of frustration, anger, pain, or hurt. I acknowledge I feel out of control. I acknowledge I feel helpless and powerless. I acknowledge the emotional turmoil that it is bringing to me. I acknowledge the pain that is bringing to me. I acknowledge it makes me angry. I acknowledge it all feels too much for me and I feel overwhelmed sometimes, or most of the times. I acknowledge the unknowing of all of it. I acknowledge my struggle to deal with this situation. I acknowledge the not knowing of the situations. I acknowledge not knowing how to navigate this part of my life. I acknowledge it is bringing me a lot of fear, scarcity. I acknowledge my insecurities. I acknowledge the situation in my life the way it is. In this time, I seek support from my friends, from my loved ones, and from the universe above and beyond. I know it is hard, it is unpredictable, it is messy, it is difficult, and I acknowledge all of this. But I also acknowledge that this is how I'm growing. I also acknowledge the fact that if not for the situation, maybe I would have stayed in my comfort zone for a long time. I also understand that growth happens out of my comfort zone. I trust myself through this process. I appreciate my strength to navigate through this process. I appreciate my courage to be open and vulnerable in this time of my life. I trust this process, even though I cannot see it yet. I know and I believe everything happens for my highest good, because it is among these situations, among this unknowing of all of it, I truly find who I am and what I'm made of. It is only when I decide to walk a different path, I find new ways, a new version of me that I've never thought to exist before. It is only when I give up on all the identities that I've held on, I can become a new version of me. I am enough And I trust myself to get through this. I love myself to get through this. I am embracing all the messiness that comes with this new growth in my life. I trust myself through this process. And I know, like I know, this is for my highest good. And something beautiful is about to unravel from this pain of my life. I know, like I know, this isn't the end, but beginning of something amazing and beautiful that is yet to unfold. I embrace all of me through this. Stay in here for a minute to absorb all this beautiful energy. And whenever you feel ready, you may open your eyes and give yourself a hug, a warm embrace for surviving and growing through this part of your life. Namaste.